Bhagwan, Chapter 26. Shranagati means total renouncement and complete love. One of the easiest ways to experience God is through Shranagati. Renounce everything, surrender with total faith, just as Draupadi did. We should not have any individual volitions. Obliterate yourself, and when just that remains, it is surrender, bhajan, and yog sadhan. To be firm in the love of God is real yoga. Total surrender or shranagati means an obliteration of the self and understanding of nothingness. All worship eventually leads you to total surrender. Every kind of worship will lead you to Shranagati. Absolute love and total concentration will make the worshipper believe that he and God are one. In the intoxication of this love, he forgets I-ness. Comprehend that whatever God has willed will only happen, and whatever he does it right. To surrender all is the highest sadhana, and this total surrender will help destroy the ego and melt even God's heart. So long as man experiences minus, it is still then that there is an obstacle in his desire to meet God. Shranagati is not meant for discussion. It is the climax of sacrifice. Without giving up everything, it is impossible to begin meditation. One who sacrifices all gains all. In order to be able to perform the Shranagati, you should do the Nam Jap with feeling and by understanding the meaning. By doing that, you shall definitely attain your goal. Scriptures, saints, and yogis have all stressed the need for the surrender of the self, Atma Samarpan. By being slothful and ignorant, don't assume that God will accept you. This Samarpan has to be made by one's own volition. That is our only effort. After that, everything is looked after by God. His power will take care of you. This surrender should be made consciously and by being alert. We should sacrifice our desires, and our behaviors should reflect our readiness to do God's will. Till your Shranagati is not total, your realization too will remain incomplete. He offers us protection only when we yield totally to Him. With no desire for the fruit of action, with deep conviction for the necessity of duty, with discrimination, detachment, total dedication, and with love, when you sacrifice everything to God, you attain Him. Shranagati is spontaneous sadhana. To belong to God is Shranagati. Allowing things to happen is not an attitude which should be mistaken for surrender. To alter your attitude and action, to suit the attitude and work that he would recommend is Shranagati or surrender. We should try and establish our movements with his desires. Then you can move beyond the limits of your ego and away from the three humors, Rajas, Tamas, and Sattvic. Then you will experience the union with God. Gyan, karma, upasana, dhyan, yoga or bhakti, whatever mode you may choose, the meaning of all these words will be understood as one. Shranagati. Good demeanor, generosity, and love are the characteristics of worship. The joy of worship is learned by the spoken word, but it can only be achieved with Shranagati, and Shranagati should be done with faith, love, and good action. The path of truth means Shranagati, forsake all, surrender all to him. Shranagati will help you cross this world. Jai Gurudev.